beautiful lovelies. Before we start, today is a lore stream.
Oh,
Gmaw,
hi.
that's a little bit.
Hi.
It is a lore stream. We are reading Gmaw's lore. So, this will be a story between Gmaw and the Observer, who is also Martha, who is one of my alters. So, we hope you guys enjoy. We love you all so much, and we will catch you on the other side.
Well, look at you. Still chasing stories you probably shouldn't be chasing.
And you're still avoiding questions you definitely should answer.
Some things never change, do they?
It's been a long time.
Has it? Feels shorter than it should have, or maybe I just stopped counting.
You knew I'd come back eventually.
I hoped you wouldn't.
That sounds like a lie.
It's not a lie, it's just not the whole truth.
You look the same.
That's a generous way of putting it.
You feel different.
So do you.
I didn't change.
Nobody ever thinks they do.
I'm serious.
So am I.
Are you alright?
That depends on what version of alright you're comparing me to.
The version where you don't disappear into myths and warning stories?
Haha, that one.
Are you still going by Gma?
It's stuck. Names tend to do that when enough people are afraid of them.
People aren't afraid of you.
Not out loud.
Eh.
Don't worry, I haven't bitten anyone lately.
That's not what I meant.
I know, that's what makes it interesting.
I came back because I need the truth.
No, you came back because you think I still have it.
Don't I?
Maybe. Or maybe you just missed the version of me that made sense to you.
And what version am I talking to now?
The one that stayed.
Phase 1. The beginning. Or the before. The unknowing. Before she was Gma, she was ordinary. Or, at least that's the lie she tells most beautifully. You have to understand, there's something about people like her. They were never born strange. Not truly. The world only realizes what they were after the fracture begins. But before that, she lived quietly, worked, slept, forgot things, remembered others too sharply. The sort of woman you could pass in a grocery store and wouldn't never look at twice, and yet, even then, reality bent around her in small ways.
You make it sound dramatic.
Because it was!
No, it was lonely.
She says that now, but loneliness was only a part of it. There were signs long before the veil opened. Dreams that stretched too long, rooms that felt wrong, moments that were silence, carried weight. She told herself it was stress. Most people do.
What else was I supposed to think?
That something was watching over you?
People always say that after the fact. Nobody says it while they're living it.
Perhaps, because saying it aloud makes it real. She ignored the signs for years, not because she was foolish, because she wanted desperately to remain human. That is the cruel thing about awakening. It does not arrive with certainty. It arrives slowly, quietly, soft enough to be mistaken for exhaustion.
Sometimes I'd wake up and swear the house had changed shape while I slept.
You never told anyone that part.
Would you have?
No. She began to notice patterns. Lights failing around her, animals refusing to approach her, conversations people swore never happened. Small things, forgettable things, until they weren't.
There was this feeling.
The watching.
Yeah, like standing alone on a stage after the audience has gone home. Except You know something is still sitting in the dark.
Did you ever consider leaving?
Leaving what?
Your home, your life, everything?
Go where exactly? You think the strange stops following you just because you move houses?
No. I suppose it rarely does.
Besides, I was trying to be normal.
And were you?
I think I wanted to be.
That may be the saddest thing you've ever said. There is a moment before transformation begins. A moment where the soul senses movement before the mind understands it. She lived in that moment for a very long time. Half awake, half asleep, standing at the edge of something vast and terrible, without yet realizing it had already seen her.
You talk like I was chosen.
Weren't you?
No. I think I was noticed.
There is a difference.
Terrifying one.
Did you fear it then?
No.
Why not?
Because I didn't understand it yet.
And ignorance can be merciful.
For a little while.
Yes. For a little while. Phase 2. The first glimpse. The awakening. There's a point where things stop being explainable. Not all at once. That would be too clean. For her, it began as interruption. Not a rapture. A hesitation in reality.
You always say it like you weren't there for any of it.
I was there. I'm just not the one it happened to.
That's one way of putting it.
The first time it broke through, she almost didn't notice. There's the part people never understand. It does not announce itself. It slips in, like a thought you didn't think, like a sound you can't quite place.
It wasn't loud. That's what I remember the most.
Tell me.
I was in my kitchen. Late. Too late for anything important. The kind of quiet where even the fridge sounds like it's thinking too hard.
And?
And I heard my name.
From where?
That's the thing. It wasn't from anywhere. It was just there. Like it had always been there, and I'd only just learned how to hear it.
Did you answer it?
No, of course not. People don't answer things like that. Not the first time.
What did you do?
I turned the radio on. That's what normal people do when something feels wrong. They add noise.
And did it help?
No, it got worse.
How?
Because the silence learned my name too. I know how that sounds.
Keep going.
After that night, things didn't change in obvious ways. No doors slamming, no shadows in the corner, just repetition. Patterns that weren't there before.
Patterns.
Numbers showing up where they shouldn't. Words repeating in places I hadn't written them. A feeling that rooms were arriving a fraction of a second too late.
Arriving late.
Like the world was buffering. Like it hadn't loaded properly yet.
And you still tried to rationalize it.
Of course, had to. Because the other option was worse.
What option?
That something had noticed me.
But you didn't fully believe that yet.
No. I only believed I was tired, or stressed, or losing my mind in a very boring, very human way.
But there was another moment. The second intrusion.
You're ahead of me.
Am I wrong?
No, just impatient.
Then tell me.
The second time I was dreaming. At least I think I was. That's the problem with it. Dreams stop feeling like dreams when they start continuing into waking.
What did you see?
A hallway, too long, not frightening at first, just incorrect. Doors on both sides, but none of them opened right. They resisted. Like they didn't want to be used.
And the voice?
Not a voice, more like pressure. Like someone standing behind me without touching me.
Did you look back?
No. I knew better than that, even then.
Why?
Because I could feel it wasn't behind me.
Then where was it?
Everywhere I wasn't looking.
That's when it became real for you.
No. That's when it became consistent. Real came later.
What did you do after that dream?
I stopped sleeping properly.
Did it help?
No. It just made the line between waking and dreaming thinner, like something was trying to erase the difference.
And you still didn't tell anyone?
Tell them what? That my imagination was getting too creative? That I was seeing geometry that didn't respect rooms anymore? People don't stay around for conversations like that.
So you carried it alone?
Everyone carries something alone. Some people just don't notice what it costs them.
And that was the beginning?
Nope. That was just the first time I couldn't pretend it was nothing.
Phase 3. The resistance. This is where it changed. Not in what was happening to her, in how she responded to it. Because up until this point, she could still pretend. Still assign names like stress, exhaustion, anxiety. Still keep the world intact by refusing to look at it too directly. But denial only works until the patterns become louder. Louder than explanation.
You always make it sound like I had a choice.
You did?
That's what you think.
What do you think?
I think I was trying not to fall apart.
And it got worse when you resisted.
Of course it did.
Tell me.
It started in small ways, little punishments. That's what it felt like.
Punishments?
I'd ignore it, and it would get closer. Not in distance, in certainty.
Explain.
If I tried to pretend I hadn't heard my name before, I would hear it again. Not in dreams, not at night, in daylight. Right behind normal conversations.
And you were still working, still living your life.
I tried to. That's the part people miss. You don't stop living when something starts breaking you. You just split your attention. Half of you survives, half of you watches.
Did you ever confront it?
Confront what? The room? The air? A presence that never stood still long enough to accuse?
You're avoiding it again.
Nope. I am describing it correctly. That's different.
There was fear now.
Yes, real fear. Not the kind that makes you run, the kind that makes you careful.
Careful how?
I stopped saying certain things out loud. I stopped thinking certain thoughts too long. I started editing myself.
Because you thought it couldn't. Because you thought it could hear you.
Because I wasn't sure it couldn't.
And that certainly changed everything.
Yes, because once you accept that possibility, you stop being alone in your own mind.
Did you tell anyone at that stage?
Once. Briefly.
What happened?
They laughed. Not cruelly. Worse. Politely. Like I'd said something inconvenient that didn't deserve weight.
And after that?
After that, I stopped trying.
But it didn't stop.
No, it escalated.
How?
The dreams stopped being separated. I'd wake up already inside them. Rooms would feel used before I entered them. Like something had already stood there waiting for me to notice the shape it left behind.
And your reaction?
Anger. Then grief. Then something quieter. Acceptance, ugly cousin.
Resignation.
No, not yet. This was still resistance.
Even now?
Especially then. Because I still believed if I pushed hard enough, it would all go away.
Did it?
Nope. It learned me faster than I learned it.
That's when people usually break.
I didn't break. I bent. That's the difference.
Not a kind of one.
No, but a survivable one.
What did the resistance cost you?
Sleep, peace, the version of me that still thought the world was mine to understand.
And what replaced it?
Silence. That wasn't empty.
And fear.
Always fear. But also something else.
What?
Attention. Like something was finally watching me without pretending it wasn't.
And that frightened you.
Yeah.
But you didn't stop.
Nope. Because by then, stopping didn't feel like an option anymore. It felt like losing something I hadn't agreed to give up.
Yourself.
Maybe. Or maybe just the illusion of who I thought I was.
I know, I'm trying to see what phase it is. Phase 4, the fracture. There is always a moment like this in every account. A point where everything that came before stops being experience and becomes something else entirely. Not a memory, not even trauma, but a cut in reality that never heals correctly. For her, it was the fracture.
You say that like it was clean.
Wasn't it?
No, it never is.
Tell me what happened.
I stopped resisting.
That's not the fracture.
It is. Just not the way you want it to be.
Then explain.
I was tired. Not the normal kind. The kind that makes your bones feel borrowed. The kind that makes you stop arguing with things just to see if they go away.
And that night?
That night I stopped trying to stay normal. I told myself I would just look properly for once.
That was the mistake?
No, the mistake was thinking I could look without being looked at.
And what did you see?
The room didn't open. It agreed.
Explain that.
It felt like the space around me stopped pretending. Like it had been holding its breath my entire life. And finally, exhaled.
Then what?
The silence split. Not loudly, not violently, just wrong. Like a seam being undone from the inside.
Was there a presence?
Not one, many. But not like people, like awareness that had been stacked too close together for too long.
And you were inside it.
I was the point they all noticed at once.
That's when things change. That's when the change happened?
Nope. That's when I realized the change had already happened. It was just too late to understand it.
What did they do to you?
They didn't do anything. That's what you keep getting wrong.
Then what was it?
Recognition. Like when something finally decides you belong to it.
You're saying it claimed you?
No, I'm saying I stopped being separate from it.
And after that moment?
Everything collapsed into meaning.
Meaning?
Yes, all the things that didn't make sense before suddenly made too much sense.
That sounds like a better word for it is clarity.
It wasn't, it was loss, because once you understand the pattern, you stop being able to pretend there isn't one.
Did you fight it?
I tried, but it wasn't like fighting a monster. It was like fighting gravity after you realize it has been deciding your shape your entire life.
And you lost.
I stopped winning. That's the difference.
What did you become?
Careful with that question.
Why?
Because you're assuming there was a moment where I became something. There wasn't. That's the fracture you don't understand.
Then explain it to me.
I stopped being a person who wondered and started being something that knew.
And the world reacted?
Yes, people felt it before they understood it. They didn't know why I made rooms quieter, why conversations slowed when I was near, why things felt like they were remembering me wrong.
And you?
I was still me, just less defended.
That sounds dangerous.
It was.
Did you lose anything in that moment?
The version of me that believed she was alone.
And what replaced her?
Something that wasn't surprised anymore.
Phase 5. The Seer. After the fracture, there is usually silence, not peace. Silence is not peaceful in stories like this. It is what happens when something finishes rearranging you. For her, it was not an ending. It was an adjustment.
You keep calling it after.
Because something changed.
Everything always changes. You just didn't notice it until it became useful to you.
And what was she now?
Careful.
I am.
No, you're excited. There's a difference. That's better.
She started seeing more clearly. Not in the way people usually mean. Not visions as chaos. Visions as structure. Patterns that no longer hid themselves. Time stopped behaving like a straight line around her. It folded, repeated, echoed.
It wasn't like seeing the future. That's what people always get wrong.
Then what was it?
It was seeing what was already decided.
And you could change it?
No, that's not what seeing is. Seeing is understanding how small you are inside it.
That sounds like surrender.
It isn't surrender if you were never holding anything in the first place.
Did it frighten you?
At first, then it stopped being frightening.
What replaced the fear?
Recognition. That word again.
You say it like it owns you.
It does. Or I do, depending on the day.
People begin to notice you differently.
People always notice before they understand.
How did they react?
Some avoided me, some came closer. Most pretended I was still the same person. I hoped I wouldn't contradict them.
Did you correct them?
No, correction implies I was still inside their version of reality. I wasn't.
When did the Seer part begin?
When people stopped asking me questions they already knew the answers to.
And started asking new ones.
Yes. Broken ones, quiet ones. The kind you only ask when you've already given up on normal answers.
What kind of questions?
Where things went wrong, why certain memories felt missing, why they keep dreaming the same hallway.
The whole way.
Always the hallway.
And you could answer them?
Sometimes. Not because I knew more, because I stopped lying to myself about what I was looking at.
That sounds dangerous.
It is. Truth usually is.
Did it feel like power?
No. Power feels like control. This felt like responsibility I didn't agree to sign up for.
But you accepted it.
I stopped refusing it. There's a difference.
And that's when they started calling you Gma.
Not at first. First, I was just the one people came to when things didn't add up anymore.
And you helped them.
I showed them what was already there, that's all.
That doesn't sound comforting.
It wasn't meant to be. Comfort is for people who still believe reality is gentle.
Do you ever wish to go back?
Back to what? Ignorance?
To peace.
I had peace. It just wasn't honest.
And now?
Now it's honest. That doesn't make it kinder.
What scares you now?
Nothing comes out of nowhere anymore. Even fear has patterns.
And you see them.
Always.
That must be exhausting.
It would be, if I was still surprised by it.
Phase 7. The Beyond. There's a point in every story where explanation stops being enough, where language begins to feel like something built of smaller things. This is where I lose confidence in how to describe her, because by this stage, I'm no longer sure she's being described at all.
You always get dramatic at the end.
This isn't drama, this is drift.
What? I can hear it in you.
Hear what?
You're starting to separate what you think I am from what I'm actually saying. That's how people begin to lose the thread.
Or, just throwing it out there, how they begin to see clearly.
Those are the same thing depending on which side you're standing on.
Where are you standing now?
Everywhere I was before, and in a few places I haven't explained to you yet.
That isn't an answer.
It is, you just don't like it.
You've changed again.
No, I've continued. That's different.
Are you still the guide?
I am what people call when they reach the edge and realize there is nothing more. There's still no more edge left.
That doesn't sound human.
Human was never a permanent condition. You just assume it is because most people don't leave it while you're watching.
Where are the others now?
The ones who followed?
Yes.
Some are still walking. Some stopped. Some stopped being separate from the walk itself.
That sounds like disappearance. Give her a second. Her light is having a conniption fit, apparently.
Yeah,
it's my fan!
That sounds like your fear trying to organize what it can't categorize.
And you?
I'm not separate enough anymore to answer that cleanly.
Don't die, woman! My god, we're telling a story here!
We're talking. I'm smoking.
I
Look at the
see
picture.
that.
That's what they see. That's what we're doing.
And you? And you?
I'm not separate enough anymore to answer that cleanly.
That should worry me.
It does. I can hear it in how carefully you're speaking now.
Are you still seeing?
Seeing implies distance. I don't have that luxury anymore.
Then what are you?
A continuation.
Of what?
Of everything that didn't stop when it was supposed to.
That's not comforting.
Comfort was never the point of any of this.
Was there ever a point?
You're asking like beginnings and endings still matter.
Don't they?
They matter the way doors matter to people who believe rooms are separate.
And if they aren't?
Then you stop treating stories like they end.
Jima, what are you becoming?
Careful. That question is older than you think.
I need an answer.
No, you need permission to accept that you already have one.
That isn't fair.
Fairness belongs to systems that still think they're in control.
And why are you still here with me?
I've never stopped being here. That's the part you're struggling with.
You're saying you've changed, but also that you haven't left.
I'm saying you're still trying to locate me in a single place.
And I can't.
No, you can't. Not anymore.
Then what is this conversation?
A habit, a bridge, a memory you're still insisting in is happening in order.
That doesn't make sense.
It does, just not in your direction.
If this is the end of your story...
It isn't.
Then what is it?
A pause you will eventually stop noticing.
That's... unsettling.
Good. It means you're finally paying attention properly.
Will I see you again after this?
You already have. You just won't always recognize when.
Gma,
Yes.
are you still Gma?
Mm. And what remains when the name is no longer necessary?
It's not an answer.
It's the only honest one I have left.
Then what should I call you?
Whatever helps you keep listening. So that's the end of it then.
For this record, yes.
It always feels strange when something like that just finishes.
It isn't really an ending. It's just the point where I stop working inside it.
And you move on to the next one.
Yes.
You make it sound so very organized.
It has to be. Every story belongs to its own record, its own subject, its own truth.
And none of them overlap?
Not an origin. They remain separate. That's important.
That feels respectful in a way.
It is.
So what happens now?
I close this book properly.
And store it away?
Yes. It stays as it is. Unaltered. Complete.
That's comforting.
It should be.
Will people understand it?
Some will. Others will feel what it meant without being able to explain it. That's usually enough for a record like this.
And your next one?
Already prepared.
Another story?
Yes. A different subject entirely. A different beginning.
Do you want to tell me the name?
Of course. It's already filed.
Then go on.
It's called The Thorned Caretaker.
That's not part of mine?
No. It belongs to another.
Good. I think stories are better when they're allowed to stay themselves. Sorry.
I agree.
Will it feel like this one?
No. This one was about remembering. That one is about pressure.
That sounds uncomfortable.
It is, but it stands completely on its own.
Then I suppose I'll let you get back to it.
I will. But this record stays exactly as it is. Nothing added, nothing carried over.
Good.
Good night, Gma.
Good night, Martha.
Oh my god, she said the observer's name! Oh my lord.
Who?
You?
Nah.
Well, I think that's how Tara wanted to end it, so that way people would, I'm the observer, but Gma knows all of our names! So, we hope you enjoyed this story. We truly do. I know I did. Did you enjoy?
I did.
So
I did. See, look, I even earned points while we
you
were watching.
did! Oh my lord!
And I'm on a look. See.
You want to fight? Oh my
Here, let
god!
me share that. Hold on.
So, hi, darling. Yeah, hello, Victor. So, we hope you enjoyed.
Yeah.
The next story is going to be The Thorn Caretaker, as
Does
we
it
said.
show? Yeah, it
Yes,
shows.
it does.
Awesome.
The Thorn Caretaker, which Gma will reveal the Thorn Caretaker's name at the end, and Tara will reveal who the Thorn Caretaker is also at the beginning. So, we thank you all so much. We hope you have enjoyed. And we shall talk to you, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and everybody in between later.
Adios!
Bye-bye!